So, hey everybody, my name is Justin Miller and I am here with Chris Cross, and we're here to talk to you a little bit about some examples of companies that actually use Wowza and the tools that we have out there available to you.
Sure.
Now, Chris, specifically, I wanted to talk about companies that use us for two primary reasons. One, because we're a reliable tool out there.
Right.
There's a lot of situations where people do live video streaming, and they only stream now and then. If the stream goes down, it's not a huge deal, but there are certainly cases for companies where reliability is number one on their list of things that they need. As well as two, we are a very secure way to live video stream, and certainly security in some instances is much more important than for other people. And so I thought you might be able to tell us a little bit more about some companies that actually utilize our services because, or have chosen us because of these two purposes.
Absolutely, yeah. So I've got really three great examples of this. First, let's go into space.
Okay.
So a fun and cool customer of Wowza is NASA. And NASA uses Wowza technology to get video from the International Space Station to researchers, to scientists, sometimes to the public. And clearly, anytime you have a space mission, that is not a solution that can ever fail. Right? These have to be up all the time. They have to work perfectly. And so these videos that are coming down from the International Space Station might be videos about an experiment that they're running, might be simply something that they're broadcasting to the public. Very important that it's a reliable solution, and also very important that it's a secure solution.
Oh, sure.
Some of that video that's coming down could be highly classified. And so NASA has created a highly secure environment with Wowza technology that allows these videos to be managed in such a way that only the people who are supposed to be seeing a particular video stream on a certain day at a certain time have access to that stream. At other times, they may change that security and change who the audience can be and actually take it public on the internet.
Okay.
So, again, space missions, mission critical.
So being able to be versatile like that,
Right.
to both allow for public transparency
Yep.
as well as just secure communication in-house is very important.
Right. And clearly telemetry is difficult from something in space. So, nothing can break, and
Right.
nothing can even have any issues whatsoever. And so the stability of the Wowza solution has really given NASA the comfort that they can build all of their video from the ISS around a Wowza solution.
That's great to hear. I assume part of that, maybe one of the reasons why they chose us, is because of the customizations that we allow with Wowza Streaming Engine. So they had options, especially to try to resolve issues that may be because they're dealing with signal from space.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. The API capability, both the REST API as well as the Java API and Wowza Streaming Engine specifically, does give them the flexibility to create custom workflows that support all of this reliability as well as security.
Okay. Now, we're specifically talking about NASA here?
Specifically talking about NASA.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe SpaceX is also one
Yep.
of our customers?
So SpaceX is also a customer. They use us a little bit differently. So we are the video solution in their mission control.
Oh, okay.
Right. So when they launch a rocket, there are rooms of people looking at video screens to make sure that everything is safe, everything is secure for the mission, and Wowza is at the center of that video solution for them. So we
Gotcha.
actually support the successful and safe launch of
Right.
vehicles into space.
So when they're doing checkoffs and they're making sure that every single aspect of that ship is correct and
Yep.
everything is going properly, they need us to definitely have a secure signal, but also probably very low latency, right? Because if something's
Yep.
happening, they need to know immediately.
Latency is very important. We work closely with them to ensure that they have the lowest possible latency. They've customized some things to ensure they have the lowest possible latency, and of course, back to the reliability, video stream can't go out 10 seconds from launch. Right? So you have people looking at a screen during the countdown, watching a Wowza-supported video stream with low latency, and it's got to be reliable.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that being said, in terms of reliability, but specifically for safety concerns, like making sure the spaceship actually gets into the air, what's another example of a company that needs that kind of that has safety involved,
Right.
and needs something that's reliable and low latency, et cetera.
Yeah, so another area where lives are on the line is in public safety. Right? So we have customers who use Wowza. Let's talk about law enforcement first. So Axon, WatchGuard are customers who use Wowza in a number of different ways. Interview rooms, ensuring that we have due process being followed. So making sure that the public is being treated in a way that is constitutionally guaranteed. But additionally, for police body cams, right? This protects the public and it protects our law enforcement to make sure that the things that are happening are being handled in the correct way to ensure public safety. We also have fire departments and first responders that use Wowza frequently with drones to look at a burning building, to investigate an environment where there's some type of an emergency taking place. So it really is used to both protect the public, to protect first responders, and to ensure safety across the board.
Okay. I didn't realize actually drones were being used in terms of first response to take a look at a situation from a distance and kind of figure out what they need to do.
Absolutely.
Or who needs to go there for that matter, right?
Yeah, it might be to identify weak areas in a building that's having a structural fire. We're also used in the field of battle for battlefield intelligence. Once again, keeping our soldiers safe as possible as can be in that environment.
Now, for battlefield intelligence, are we still talking about body cams and some of that?
Could be drones, could be body cams. Again, frequently picture a battlefield environment, and we're not quite sure where enemy forces could be. It's much safer to fly up a drone, scan the area, than it is to send people out to go have a look.
Right. No, definitely.
Yeah. So, so lives are on the line, and I say somewhat confidently that Wowza ensures public safety. Wowza saves lives of first responders, people in trouble, search and rescue.
Right.
All those types of environments, and those are again situations where reliability is key when lives are on the line.
I think about all the fires that have just occurred in California,
Yep.
and in situations like that, before you send someone in, you want to know from a distance what's going on there. I mean, I'm sure having drones to have views from above quickly, easily, and economically,
Exactly.
it's a lot easier to do that than send helicopters in,
Right.
especially for the safety of the people, too.
No one wants to be surprised in that situation. So,
I think you had one other example involving health.
certainly. So Wowza is frequently used in the context of telemedicine, remote health, as well as the ability to quickly get a second opinion. So consider an endoscopy, right, which is very video-based. And so if we have a camera inside somebody's body, we're looking at it. If the person that's performing the endoscopy isn't quite sure what they're seeing, they can quickly use Wowza technology to get a second opinion from a doctor that's on the other side of the campus or on the other side of the world.
Right.
Again, with low latency, we can reach across the world to get the best possible opinion when we're involved in in that type of surgical procedure, as well as remote surgeries themselves. Again, if we have a doctor that's operating a robot-controlled surgical device remotely, clearly it's very important that that solution be reliable, and it's very important that it be low latency and highly secure, because these streams are involving surgeries and involving diagnostics.
Right.
And so, according to HIPAA,
I mean, just your medical records in general have to be very secure.
Very secure, right? And so, again, the flexibility of Wowza and the security of Wowza allows companies like Karl Storz and Stryker to have the confidence to build a solution that is highly secure and highly reliable around Wowza technology.
Yeah, you make me think how today a lot of healthcare is around your primary care physician.
Right.
So even then, they may send you to a specialist, but the specialist could be, let's say, doing surgery and still have your primary care physician watching and knowing everything that's going on.
Right.
So you can feel safe knowing you have that main person that's always been there for you to help you out, but only in the cases where you have something like live video streaming available and at low latency.
Yep. Yeah, interestingly, Wowza has also been used at base camp of Everest to help perform first responder type procedures with people who might be suffering from hypoxia or some other condition in a very remote area. But they can still have, the best doctors in the world remotely assisting in the treatment and assisting in ensuring that they stay healthy and survive the situation.
So in a lot of these cases, are we talking about, let's say, the larger state government utilizing these services, or are they specific to a police station or a precinct?
So the customers that work with Wowza to deliver these solutions to, say, a police station, they take Wowza, they incorporate that into a broader solution that could involve body cams, could involve other cameras, monitors, and so we have customers that use Wowza as a component of a broader solution, and then they deliver that solution to, again, the government, to hospitals, things like that.
Okay, awesome, great to hear it. Well, thank you for coming here and telling us more about this. For anybody who wants to know more, please come and to wowza.com, check out our site, learn more about our products we have available. Have a great day.
Thank you.